So as you can see, there's two different ways, probably many more ways, but there's at least two different ways to do this particular move. So each time I show it to you, I'm going to show you the lower and more difficult stance. Then I'll also show you the higher, more easy stance, so that you get the option as to whether you want to go low or you want to stay up a little higher where it's easier on the legs and knees. So again, I'm going to start by showing you as if I had started the form facing you. So I'm still off to the left from the last posture. I'm going to push across to my halfway line, my mid line of my body with the right hand. Then I'm going to start pushing down with the right hand and up with the left. As I turn, the right hand continues to drop down as the left pushes across the top. And then as my hands come up over here, palms facing in front of me, I'm going to circle the left leg in and step out to my left. So we're going to go through it a little bit choppy. From here, push across with the right, push down with the right, up with the left. Drop the right hand down, bring the left hand up, pivot, sweep the right hand up, circle the leg in here. So when you finish that portion, you're here. As you step out, you're going to turn your left hand so it's kind of palm down and away from you, right hand so it's palm up. So you would do your circle, and then as you step out and slide with the heel, you go here. So right hand palm up, left hand palm out and away. Push across with the right, up with the left, down with the right, turn, sweep in. As you step out, right hand turns palm up, left hand opposite, here. Now from here, this is kind of where you decide if you want to go low or stay high. If you want to go low, you're going to step out pretty far and sink down pretty far. So we'll go from here, circle the foot, step out, and we're going to go low this time. So you drop down here. So here you want to make sure that your knee lines up over your toe. You don't want the knee pushing in with the toe out here or the toe pushing in with the knee out there. You want to make sure they're lined up so that it's nice and safe for your knee. Your hands stay in that position and you look toward the bottom foot. You shift, and it's not a bad idea to turn that foot out before you start shifting, because if you start shifting here, it's going to put a little extra torque on the knee as you're coming up. So turn it out as you start to turn to come up, and it lines things up so it's a little bit easier on your knee joint. So from here, come across, pushing with the shoulder, pushing with the elbow, swinging up with the wrist, open, settle the wrist. Just like we did in the second move when we came across here, and we settled that wrist as we turn the hips, same idea here. You're going to open, but this time your weight's shifted to the left, and when you settle, it's the whole body, hips, everything settling into that. Now if you plan to stay higher, from here, you circle that foot, step out, same idea, except we aren't going as low. So once you get here, you're going to look, bend this right arm, bring it in, left hand rotates so it's palm up. You push with the shoulder first, push with the elbow. As you do that, your right hand's coming across over by your left shoulder. So from here, in, push with the shoulder, the elbow, then finally bring the wrist up, and this is back behind you. Then you turn and open, and same idea, settle. So we'll do it again, push across, come up, turn, circle, step out, in, push with the shoulder, the elbow, bring the wrist up, open, and settle. So if I had started the form facing this way, my left side would be here, that's where I would be facing at the end of the last move. Push across. Notice that the hand's only coming to the halfway line, so I'm not pushing all the way over here and then coming back. From here it's just pushing to the halfway, then it pushes down as the left comes up. I turn, come up, step out, And if you're going to go low, this is where you would go really low. So from here, we'll go low on the first one. You come here, come in, push across, come up, open, settle. Now we'll do it staying up a little higher. So from here, halfway across, come up, turn, circle, step out, push across, come up, open, settle. If I had started the form facing this way, I would be facing you in the last movement. I'm going to push across, come up, turn, circle in, slide out. As I come in, I can turn that foot out a little bit to save my knee some torque. Push across, up, open, settle. If I had begun the form facing away from you, I would be facing this way with our last movement. So I push across, come up, turn, come around, step out, in, up, open, settle. Or if we're keeping it up high, from here, push across, come up, turn, circle, step out. Sink, push across, pushing with the shoulder, then the elbow, then the wrist. Open, settle. And remember, when you finish that, your weight is shifted to the left rather than to the right or in the middle. It's here, to the left, not here, not here. So make sure that your weight's here, but you aren't leaning. Once again, I hope you found this video very useful for your training at home. Thank you very much for watching. So I want to talk to you about something that I found absolutely invaluable for me while I was training in China. Now, while I was over there, I was training 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and that is a lot of training. And as you can imagine, it takes a lot of energy to do that kind of training. So something that I had sent to me while I was over there to make sure I could keep my energy up was what's called Pure Trim. And they're basically meal replacement shakes. Now, they're used a lot of times for weight loss. If someone's looking for a meal replacement that has a lot of good nutrients in it, that's going to supply their body with the nutrition it needs while helping them lose weight rather than starving them while they're trying to lose weight. This is an excellent way to go, and that's kind of what the product was designed around, the concept that it was designed around. But also, if you're just in a hurry, like I'm a college student, I teach, I work, I have a lot of stuff going on, so I don't always have time to make a meal, but I don't want to revert to like eating fast food from a fast food place because I know that's not healthy at all. So if you're like me and you very rarely have time to prepare a proper meal, it's a great way to still get your nutrition and be able to continue your daily routine. So it comes in a box like this. The box has 10 packets in it. So it's little packets like this, and each one of those packets is basically a meal replacement. So even if you're not in a hurry and you're not necessarily looking for a nutritious fast food, the thing that I love most about these shakes is that they give you a lot of energy. They don't have like caffeine or any of the other normal stimulants that you would find. They're just good nutrition. So your body can use that nutrition to actually access all the energy in the food that you're eating rather than having to try to stimulate your body with something like caffeine. So that was the main thing that I noticed when I was using these shakes while I was over in China. So that at least was my experience with these shakes. I'm in love with them. I share them with anyone that I know that is looking either for more energy or a quick way to have a healthy meal on the go. If any of that sounds interesting to you, then check them out. Pure Trim shakes. There's vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate flavors. You can get them at the website that's right here at the bottom of the screen. Check them out. Pure Trim.